Hey, thanks for watching. My name's Roy. Today I'm making this rainbow dash sign out of red oak. So subscribe, stick around, and I hope you enjoy. Post any questions or comments you have in the box below. Thank you. Okay, well, starting off today, we're going to do on Rainbow Dash. To start carving out the beast, we're going to use a 30-degree V-blade, just like I used in the prior video with the, turns out it was a Pokemon character. I should have known that. My son is so into Pokemon, it's not even funny. I found myself watching the show with him, and I just didn't recognize that particular Pokemon Kirby, but apparently it's a Pokemon. Okay, so back to this one here. I'm starting with the 30-degree blade in the quarter shank insert, and this carve is really good. Like, I was super pleased with it. The only thing about it is I'm not painting it because there's too many different colors in Rainbow Dash, and you're going to see when we get into the actual pocket tool path that it just chews out big fat areas of the tail and of the mane or the hair, so it's really difficult to line up all the rainbow colors without engravings. Because that's what I do, is I just paint up until the carved line, and then I'll do the next one a different color, and so on and so forth. But in this case, there's more colors than there are lines, so I'm not even going to attempt it. My sister's fine with painting it. She's more patient and got a steadier hand, and no doubt in my mind she and my niece will do a much better job than I will. Now you can see we're going up close here. We're getting the eyeball. Kind of looks a little funky at first, but once it's all done, it comes out nice. Just almost looks like a hole in the side of her head right now. But after it's all painted and done, it looks a lot better. Alright, now we're moving on to the name. And again, I go real shallow with this V-bit and also with my 1/8 of an inch in mill. I think I'm going at a plunge depth of 0.03 with the V-bit, and I think 0.04 with the 1/8 of an inch in mill. Just to be conservative. I don't want to break any more tools. It's getting to be expensive. And I think that 1/8 of an inch in mill is about $40. And this V-bit I'm using right now is about 22 bucks. So, better safe than spending unnecessary money. So, that's what I do. This took about, the V-carve on this took about an hour. And I want to say the pocket tool path with the 1/8 of an inch in mill took approximately a little bit over an hour. Hour 15 minutes. And actually that's where we're at here. It's starting on the mane or the tail. And you can see it's just going to wallow out that whole part there, and then it's going to move to the back and wallow out that part. But in that general area of the tail, after the brain surgery here, that's what it looks like. It looks like the beast is getting brain surgery. Anyway, back to the tail. There's all the colors of the rainbow basically in that tail, and I'm not confident I could do a good job with it, so I'm passing that off to my sister. Now we're using the 1/8 of an inch in mill, and we are chewing out around, or pocketing out around the raised text. Just getting rid of the unnecessary material to make the letters stand out. I really like the font in this, and I love how it came out with the 30-degree in mill bit, the V-bit. There's something about that V-bit and watching it. I just love it. Again, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and post them in the comment box, and I'll help you out if I can. I don't know that much yet, but I'm learning. If there's anything I can help with, I'd be glad to. And again, I just paint the whole thing, just like the other couple projects I've done, and then I just sand off the surface. Because it's oak, it's hard enough to where I don't have to worry about sanding down into the actual project portion of the carve. You don't remove nearly enough material to get that extra paint off before you get down into the project with oak. Like I said before, with pine and redwood, yes, you do have to worry about that because it sands away so fast. And then I find too, if you just kind of wipe off the excess before it dries, that goes a long way to helping you not have to sand a whole entire coat of paint off. Because when I first started doing this, I just threw a whole coat of paint on, and then I let it dry, and then I came back with the sander, and I was sanding 10 times more than I needed to. Then I figured I can just take a piece of old towel and just wipe off the excess paint while it's wet, and then there's hardly any to sand. And it's so easy. So that's how I do it. Okay, here it is. All finished. Whoops, sorry. All finished. Forgive the lighting, it's late. My sister's going to paint it, give it the final colors. There's just way too many colors on there for me. I'm decent, but I'm not that good. And plus, I think it might be fun for them too to paint it, or at least for her. I know she likes to do that kind of stuff. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. Till the next video, I'm out.